Hey babies, what's up, my darling MVPs? How are you all doing? Welcome back to Sale with me, Shosley. Maybe I get the gist. As it do waiting, as it hurt. Of course, you know there's no sleeping on the bicycle on this channel. If you snooze, you do what? You lose. Are you yet to subscribe to this channel, or are you sitting on a far long thing? Kindly pause right there, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking pot? Like, how do you want to get the gist as it hurts? So, guys, hope you're having a great day. By the way, today is not just first, today is Friday. TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. Hey, 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 hey. I'm so excited. What I'm trying to say right here is make sure you have some fun in Baye's voice. Anyways, this is a good way to start this video because this video is vowel. So yeah, I think this is a great way to start this video. This is coming. Co-sey said I should tell you guys from Co-sey, the winner Twala. She said, Co-sey Rain, I dedicate this cover to you. This right here is all you. Thank you so much for taking me this far. A whole cover girl. Let's show Bonamag some love. So if you're a Co-sey Rain or you're a lover of Co-sey, Co-sey said I should tell you guys that this is for you. Her wins and everything it is for you. And yes, you guys are quite amazing for making Co-sey go this far. Yeah, I don't deliver the message. I hope you receive it with your full chest. All right, let's continue, guys. So back to our Big Brother All Stars babies, because these ones they give us headache back to back. Meanwhile, on the social space right now, most things have been trending, and one of the things trending right now is Alex and Ike brouhaha of last night. You know, because people are actually coming for Alex that Biggie should make sure that he addressed it, blah blah blah, and all the blahs. You know, then some persons on the other hand, they are like Biggie should actually replay that because people are not putting Alex health into consideration right here because she is the person who is being drowned. How do you want someone? Okay, if anything has happened to her, what would would people say? Already, people were like on the other hand saying that this girl Doyin and Alice already were planning how to get Ike drowned already. Now this is what now happened. Reverse became the case, and now she's playing the victim. So I don't know, but people are not finding it funny that nobody considered Alex's feelings in the house, and everybody was just coming for Alex for hitting Ike the way she did in the pool. And I actually did saw a video right now that I did not even see when I was watching my telly. The way she really did hit him, I never saw it. I was actually on my gadgets when that happened, so my eyes was not on the TV. But guys, it is what it is. So to me, I feel it's not something Biggie want to give. At the same time, yesterday I was thinking Biggie would want to kind of give Alex a punishment or something. But with the other hand, I'm thinking Biggie will not do such. Do you know why? Because it is kind of defense. He was trying to put her in the pool and then the girl defend herself. I think that's what will happen there. So if there are going to be punishment or maybe a strike, it will be for the two of them. Let's see some of the Alex fans rant over that. Meanwhile, they are not necessarily Alex fans. People that feel what is being done to Alex was wrong, from the housemates and some viewers who are still complaining till date. As Maisha de la Cruz said, for Biggie not to act like last night didn't happen, since people in and out of the house want to pin domestic violence on Alex's neck. At bbnaija, please play the clip. Clear the misunderstanding, address the matter. Let them learn to listen when someone says stop. And no, panic is a real thing. And educate your all-stars. Nobody have the right to dismiss anyone's reaction to survivor. Someone felt breathless and they are shouting it's play. When it happens to them, they can be dancing makosa under the water. Rubbish. But that's true, because trying to drown somebody in the water and the person is definitely a breathless thingy, and she actually had to react the way she did. Anyways, let's see if Biggie will play it, because like I said earlier on in my previous video, early hours of this morning, I said something that there are some things Biggie do not play to us. Some of the things, people like Alex, CeCe, they're not supposed to receive maybe a strike or a warning because there are some things they disclose to us that happened in the house that we did not see, and Biggie did not play it. So it is what it is. Coming from Patricia K, to think Alex's feelings are being invalidated and the other party is being pampered and babied for making someone feel like her life was in danger. Omo, my tired is tired. Coming from Inyo, it's Alex now, and it's expected. She's been at the receiving end since the show began. Really? Okay. Coming from Lilex, Biggie used the fear of God to judge what happened between Ike and Alex. At this point, we are ready to accept punishment if she was wrong or at fault. The hate in and out of that house is massive, but God no go ever shame us. You know one thing, you know one thing about this game is everybody is seriously on their faith side, doing their thingy. People who are annoying and bad vibes in this house and just need to go home. Neo, Adekunle, Mercy, Kim, Doyin, and Venita. Now, I would like to discuss something that happened this morning. I think maybe that was the reason why Kim name is in this picture, right? Meanwhile, do you think this house may need to go? But let me finish reading what Village Mama said. For me, it is these people thinking they can bully and Aquarius jokes on them. Now, this is it. CeCe was, if you want to maybe wonder why this comment came up or something, CeCe was having a conversation with Kim and Ike. First off, they were talking about this girl Angel's attitude, on the way she reacts to Ish and the way she disrespects people without minding people's feelings. So CeCe and Kim were like, no, 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 they have cancelled her for life, meaning that they will not want to have any conversation with her or relate with her outside of the house because the way she talks to people. So after that, they started discussing Ilebaye's thinking, and then they were like, CeCe, they were still saying the same thing about that pity card she's playing, that it is her strategy and all of that. And CeCe said something that got people on the social space talking. Because, remember the last time CeCe and Ilebaye, they were at that swingly chair after the Super Commando tax, where she asked Ilebaye what does she study, and she said security and criminology studies, something like that. So I never knew that is the CeCe head because she used it this morning and said when she was having that cover with Kim and Ike, she said that imagine somebody that studied criminology, that girl is playing mind games. Do you know what those people do? They would play mind games on you and people are buying it, you understand? And she was like, you see Alex, she should better stay afar from me whenever I come for Ilebaye, because she said Ilebaye has been poking her and she has been ignoring that. When she will come for her, it will be one is one. And it will be pain her if Alex come to hold Ilebaye or be acting a shoulder to lean on, because there's those people that pain her past, the people that ask shoulders to lean on via Ilebaye thingy. I'm like, okay, is this supposed to be an ish? Somebody that has shoulder to lean on. Everybody need a shoulder to lean on, right? So I don't know why she feels Alex giving Ilebaye that shoulder to lean on is supposed to be a problem for her. If you get issue with Ilebaye, face Ilebaye. If Alex is holding Ilebaye and try to comfort her or something, it shouldn't be a problem. Don't you guys think so? So yeah, people are like, oh, so this Ilebaye's cause is not a problem for her. So it's because they are saying blah 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 on and all of that. They are still coming for CeCe on the social space. And yesterday, Doyin said something that when she was saying that Ilebaye's game has been figured out, that what happened is this, that during their season in Level Up, that Ilebaye was quite matured. But there's one thing they do forget, that even in their season, she's kind of controversial. It's just that she left on time. Because I remember when she left, I'm like, oh, this girl is not supposed to even leave. I wanted my modeler to leave, that Ilebaye would have played a perfect role for a fake housemate. I said it that season, that Level Up season, yeah. So I do not think, I know she's naturally controversial. You understand? Not about the game aside. She is naturally controversial. Now let's read some of the reactions after CeCe said what she said. As Aponaun said, this our criminology course don't they cause wahala. Same criminology where I do one semester for school, it doesn't make one a mastermind at BBNDS. Up your game and stop crying over Ilebaye. And then hey, geez, look at the name somebody gave me. Ilebaye criminology. You guys are so funny. I need to go study that course. Fina Queenie said, tell them there, it be like they think they taught her to be a criminal. Those who don't know the purpose is below. Leave Ilebaye alone. Your faves, they're also not playing a game. Are your faves not also playing a game? I think that's what this person meant right here. And while this person was saying it, they actually went to bring out the meaning of criminology. As you can see here, let's quickly read it together, right? The goal of criminology theory is to help one gain an understanding of crime and criminal justice. Theories cover the making and the breaking of the law, criminal and deviant behavior, as well as patterns of criminal activity. Individual theories may be either macro or micro. So that is why they say Congo is our friend, right? So that being studying that in school or in university does not mean that those people are actually criminal. But what CeCe is trying to say is such person who studied the course, has upper hand in trying to work on people's mind. On just for example, let's say we have somebody who is a criminal somewhere, and you want to make the person confess to let you know that such people would able to work on their brain and make them say that. So she is trying to say that Ilebaye is applying it to herself, making people come for her like that. You understand? They were like, she should try and wait for real fight to come for her, and not all these things she is actually doing. It is what it is, guys. All right, coming from Ilebaye is always right. You are expecting too much from those airheads. The number set of housemates I have seen in one house at the same time, they think Ilebaye is Oppenheimer just because she studied criminology to pay. Wahala. As in bias fans, they know they agree. Oh. What are they called again? So what are I see me their fan base. You see few fan base I know. I know of the Spartans, I know of mercenaries. Who do I know of again? Perez is okay, Patriots. Last time I don't even remember Perez's own. Ilebaye's own is what? Baye tribe. Yes, yes, yes. So which one again? I don't really know their fan base anyways. I tweet fat said Ilebaye is so smart. That 30 years old believes she is using their head. I stand a smart babe. Keep using the brains of the OGs. Ilebaye is trending. Really, CeCe Ilebaye, they are really trending today. I think Ilebaye, because of the conversation the housemates had yesterday about discovering her game plan. I discussed that in my previous video. If you have not watched it, go back and watch it. It is sitting pretty in my channel. Coming from Ariak, what is news on in that matter like this? He is not a nice guy, so why is he trying to convince himself? Whatever game Ilebaye is playing, we like it. She is not playing a disloyal, backbiting, gossip, malicious, conspiracy, even manipulation kind of game. All she's playing is a clean, entertaining game. Why are they paying? They should play theirs. I think this is coming up right now because people are saying this currently. I think it is coming up right now because those conversations were had during the early hours of the morning. Now people wake up, so they come for new energy, doing and then cross over what they discussed about Ilebaye. Meanwhile, they are calling new energy's name more than others. By the way, with that conversation that happened, I said this to one of my viewers that I don't think any 6 months will happen between Ilebaye and Doyin anymore because Doyin said that thing herself that her friend is using the pity party strategy. That means she has actually cancelled the friendship she has with Baye for her to be having a convo about Ilebaye like that. It was quite, I know like I'm not gonna lie you. Others can say it and it will be fine, but for Doyin to be said, having that conversation, because if you watch most times when people discuss Doyin in presence of Ilebaye, they really put mouths. Like yesterday night when Angel, Mercy, and Alex were trying to laugh at Ilebaye's reign of being head of house, Doyin did not say a word. Anyways, coming from official Adol, game is a game, whether pity game or not. Pere and Ike has been plotting against the rest of the housemates. You guys were all applauding them because it is a game. It reached by Ilebaye turn, it can't be wahala. I will continue to vote Ilebaye out of pity. Now that is it. That those people who actually applaud Pere them is not Mimi Shosley because Mimi have been calling everybody out back to back, and that is why I love me. I remember Doyin calling Ilebaye a dumb and that she only knows man and alcohol. Now you're calling her smart. You people go clock tire, accurate timekeepers. Oh, it really pain people say that they had to discuss Ilebaye, that her game is being figured out. It is what it is. My question is, in all this, what did Ilebaye do to know that the Were is feeling used? At New Akpofure, this one really tagged New with his or her full chest to Wahala. We need answers so we can buy kola nuts and go beg the gods on your behalf. This is actually funny. People should let Neil be now. People that even spoke more there was Doyin and Cross. Yeah, so I don't know why I'm carrying you for head like this. With the way these things is going right now, you don't want any shit thing in the kissing after party or whatever, and it's between you and the Ilebaye or Cross or Ilebaye. That's when it will be possible. Coming from Arewa, in the house of Big Brother, in the season of All Stars, the destiny of 120 rests in the hand of a little body. Her name is Ilebaye. And that's on a period, right? All right, it's good for you guys. I love it how you stand here with your futures. And then coming from Frankly Speaking with Gloria Elijah, I applaud housemates who are able to figure out other housemates' games slash strategy. This is something that is almost impossible to do in that house because they are not the viewers. They are equally playing their game with the hopes of not also getting fished out, and they are emotionally connected, which could turn them myopic to each other's trick. Only the most focused and attentive attains this level of enlightenment. Perret did in his season, hence the reason he stood out white money. Doyin, Perret, and Ike have continuously achieved this feat this season, and that's applaudable because it's almost impossible due to the dynamics of the game this season. The catch will be to see how they make use of that information. But it's true, it's good to applaud them that they actually figured out someone's strategy because it's not easy to figure them out. But it is what it is. The cocoa is the strategy is working for the baby girl. If it's not working, for don't go house by now. So guys, this is where I'm dropping my voice right here. And now, thank you so much for watching. I would see you guys later and make sure you're having a great day. Bye, babies.